a microcontroller design, right? So sometimes you can use Java and C++. Some of you learned Java before, right? Yes or no? No? Okay. Yeah. Okay. The last part is the Arduino C, and if you look at the syntax of Arduino C, right, it's not 100% the same as the standard C, but I would say 70-80%. I would say. Okay. And if you have a good background on the standard C language, right, so this course will be quite easy for you. Okay. And there are many ways to learn C, right? You can go to the Google, right? Type some C tutorial, C learning C or something. You can find a lot of materials available in the web. And the good thing about Arduinos, right, is you can find a lot of libraries which other designers, right, wrote for Arduino. Like you can download those libraries, right, and you can use it for your own program. That's a good thing about open source, right? So you can find a lot of available libraries. Right? So what is libraries? Basically, inside libraries, basically they bundle, right, all the functions. Right? For example, like you want to access Wi-Fi, right? So how do you connect to your Wi-Fi? How do you connect to your network, right? How do you receive your data? How do you transfer data, right? So people already have the Wi-Fi libraries. This one you can download, right? Then after you download the Wi-Fi libraries, actually you can use all those functions available inside your Wi-Fi library. You can use it in your own program. You don't need to rewrite it. Okay. So you see here we have one example here, right? So this Wi-Fi dot begin is one of the functions inside your Wi-Fi library, right? So this function basically takes two inputs. The first one is your network name, right? And the second one is your password. So this one I think you know, let's say you have a home Wi-Fi account, right? So basically the first one basically is your home network name. Second one is your password. Right? So if you supply these two inputs, right? So once the connection is successful, it will return a status or value for the status. So then you can check whether the connection is successful or not. Right? So basically, this is what this line, this command is doing. Okay? So if you ask where is this function, right? Basically this function is inside your library. You don't need to write it again. Right? You can download from the Arduino website for your own use. Okay. So what is the conclusion? So conclusion is if you look at your microcontrollers, right? You will have different parts. You have the ALU, which performs all these arithmetic functions. You have the different memories, program memory, data memory, right, which stores the data, right? And the last part is that you need to communicate, right? Communication with the outside world, right? And also you have many peripherals. Okay, so what are the memories? So memories basically there are two types, right? One is non-volatile. Non-volatile memory basically once power is removed, the data is still there. The data is not lost. That's the non-volatile memory. And then you have the RAM, right? Which is the random access memory, right? That means if your power is off, right, your data is gone. Okay. But then you will ask, right? Then why we use random access memory? Can we use all the memories as non-volatile memory? That means all the data is not lost when the power is off. The answer is RAM is faster. Okay. RAM is faster. That's why in your PC, right, most of memory is still RAM. RAM is much faster compared to the non-volatile memory. Okay. And do we have an operating system for microcontrollers? No, right? The answer is no, right? So the thing is, you must write everything, right? Okay, but again, I mentioned there are a lot of available resources in the community. Okay, the last thing I want to show you a video, right? This one is kind of interesting video I will show you. Just to show you about 3 minutes, right, before we finish today's lecture.
Ever been done, you'll access the entire database of the planet Earth almost for free. And let's say you have a BlackBerry. You know how tiny that BlackBerry a typewriter is? Well, in the future, we created a large Hadron Collider. And we're going to be able to test the periphery of
airdrop.